The Scottsbluff Police Department releasing more information regarding last Friday night's shots fired investigation on 6th Ave. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Scottsbluff Police Department has a new lead following Friday night's shot-fired investigation on 6th Avenue. Captain Brian Wasson explains.
The police department over the holiday weekend received actually 3 separate reports of shots being fired throughout town. One was in the area of 15th Avenue, south of Overland, and then 2 of them were reported in the general same area, 6th Ave and 17th Street area. The investigation has continued. We've identified a vehicle that we're interested in trying to locate. It's a white, either Chevy full-size pickup or Dodge Ram pickup. It's still under investigation, and there's evidence been collected at the scene that doesn't really, it indicates that things may not have occurred as reported. So we're investigating, trying to determine what occurred there. Yeah, if you call the police department either at 632-7176, or if you wish to remain anonymous, you can call 632-STOP, which is Scottsbluff County's Crime Stoppers. Then provide your information and we'll follow up on any leads that we receive.
Well, staff at a Scottsbluff hotel did their part to take down an apparent drug dealer conducting business on their property. 32-year-old Con Wynn was arrested Tuesday afternoon after Scottsbluff police responded to the call. Court records say employees saw Wynn constantly going from his room to his car in the parking lot and making exchanges with occupants who would sit in the passenger seat. A search of his hotel room resulted in the seizure of 56 suspected fentanyl pills, methamphetamine, a .38 special, live rounds of ammo, nearly $1,200 cash, and a butcher cleaver. He was arraigned yesterday on charges included possession of a firearm by a prohibited person and distribution of an exceptionally hazardous drug. He is scheduled to be back in court on December 6th for his preliminary hearing. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
Welcome back. 2 people are in custody following a pursuit from the Pine Ridge Reservation that ended in Chadron Tuesday afternoon. Chief Rick Hickstein says local law enforcement was advised of an Ogallala Sioux tribal law enforcement pursuit headed towards Chadron, in which a suspect inside of a gray pickup was sought for involvement in a South Dakota shooting. After the vehicle entered town, area schools took safety measures as a precaution. The pickup was abandoned by the occupants, both of whom were captured by authorities in the 100 block of North Main Street. The Nebraska State Patrol was able to detain and place into custody 1 male subject involved in the pursuit. Chadron police contacted 21-year-old Candace Lessert into custody for possession of methamphetamine. Well, local public health officials say the recent emergence of the Omicron COVID variant further emphasizes the importance of vaccination and boosters. During the weekly Panhandle Unified Command update yesterday, Scottsbluff County Health Director Paulette Schnell said while top health officials believe it may be more transmissible, not much else is really known about it.
Due to the small numbers of cases, we really currently don't know the severity. It is felt that it will spread more easily, but as far as the severity of hospitalizations and deaths, it's new enough that we really don't know that yet, and it's being studied, so we'll know what that looks like as the weeks move on with this.
144 new positive test results were reported in the Panhandle, with a 14-day case rate per 100,000 down to 389 from 564 the prior week. There are currently 24 active COVID-related hospitalizations in the region. And Nebraska health officials say the vast majority of the COVID-19 patients who are filling up the state's hospitals are unvaccinated, and many of them are younger adults. The number of people hospitalized in Nebraska with COVID-19 continues to climb and reached 555 on Tuesday. That's well below last fall's peak of 987, but just 13% of the adult intensive care unit beds and 20% of the pediatric ICU beds were available on Tuesday. The Nebraska Hospital Association says unvaccinated patients in the state's hospitals outnumber vaccinated patients by a ratio of 11 to 1. Well, still to come, Bill Boyer with your weather, Chris Cottrell with your sports, and your community calendar. KNB.TV News will be back right after this.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gearing, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
Make a great investment this Black Friday. Renewal by Anderson's awesome Black Friday event is backed by popular demand. Don't wait another day. This is incredible. 20% off every window plus a Visa gift card up to $1,500. No money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. You don't pay a dime until 2023. Make a fantastic investment. Act fast. This incredible offer runs from Black Friday, November 26th through December 10th only. But don't wait. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday sale is back.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, all quiet on the weather front here through the evening hours. Clear skies overnight. Temps are going to be not quite as mild as they were overnight, but still well above normal for this time of year, only getting down into the 30s. Likewise, it's not going to be as warm tomorrow or Saturday, but turning sharply colder by Sunday. And it's going to remain cooler with no big snows coming in, but certainly more active starting late Saturday into Sunday. 72 yesterday, just missed it by 1 degree. Don't worry, we got to a record high today. Many locations out there. Started a new month. We're going to end, we ended the month of November 3 0.10 in the hole for the year. Boy, there's our stretch yesterday. Yesterday, a 27 degree above normal temperature. We had temps 30-plus degrees above normal today. Very warm out there. A very nice stretch of above normal temps. Really going to continue for another couple of days before things turn colder by Sunday. Look at these temps here at 5:30. We are in the 50s and 60s across western Nebraska and eastern portions of Wyoming. A little gusty at times in the wind department, sustained at 5 to 15, gusts 15 to 20. That's really about it. Pretty quiet, though, out there in the weather department. Speaking of quiet, getting on the bus tomorrow, 34 degrees. Clear skies on the way home. It's going to be sunny as well, and temperatures back into the mid-50s. Not as warm today. We'll be 15 to 20 degrees colder today or tomorrow than where we were today, but still well above normal. Clear, quiet overnight, nothing happening out there in the weather department. We're going to see lows fall down only into the 30s overnight, so a little colder than where we were this morning, but still a very nice day tonight, and then into tomorrow, a nice day as well. We're not going to see a ton of winds tomorrow, and we're going to see a lot of clear skies out there. Clouds confined into northeastern portions of the Sandhills. They may see a snow flurry or snow shower there as well. We're going to be all quiet into early Saturday and through the day Saturday here. Highs tomorrow, again, 15 to 20 degrees cooler than today, but still well above normal into the 50s. Quiet, clear, nothing happening tonight. Lows down around 33. Tomorrow, sunny, quiet as well. Not as warm. We're going to call it upper 50s. We'll warm up again, I think, Saturday, be in the upper 60s, a dandy day then. Windy conditions come in on Sunday, and look at that high, 36 degrees, And then we're only going to be in the 30s to near 40 for Monday and Tuesday. Can't rule out a few snow flurries or showers through there as well. Wednesday, Thursday looks slightly milder before we turn colder, I think, again Friday and the next weekend, as it looks like we have another system on the way.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
It is time. High school basketball season arrives tonight. The start of the campaign here in the Panhandle means it's time for the 3-day Western Conference tournaments. On Monday, we previewed things for both Gearing teams, plus a look at the Bridgeport girls. Today, we're going to zero in on both these teams here at Scottsbluff High School. The Lady Cats are coming off an appearance in the Class B state semifinals a year ago, and head coach Dave Balish thinks similar success is once again possible this season.
We got a bunch of kids back from last year, so about the top 70% of our program is returning. So we lost a lot of seniors, but we've got a lot of sophomores and juniors back, so we're really lucky to have all those kids back. We've got Mariah around, and we've got one of her classmates trying to come back from an injury. So we've got kids that know the program and are familiar with it. Right now what we're having to do is just get them to, our motto this year is step up. We're trying to get them to step up into different roles. So they've all been in the program and accomplished things at designated spots, but now they got to fill some shoes. So
Coach mentioned Mariah Avila, the true engine with a get-it-done mentality for this club. She appears locked in and ready to go regardless if they're going to be the hunted this year.
I think for me, I like working under pressure and having the target on my back. I can't say the same for everybody else, but I think that's how I play my best. And I want to win, so even if there's a target on my back or not, I'm going to do what it takes to do so.
When the goals are big, you've got to have a proper perspective on how to get it all accomplished.
And so we have to look at what we did before, and we have to look at where our weaknesses were. We have to look at what our strengths were. We have to make our strengths stronger, and we got to make our weaknesses less weak. So we're just trying to figure out the things that we can really focus on, and that's kind of our philosophy. We don't want to go backwards any. So we're committed to doing everything we did before, plus we got to add.
Scottsbluff, the Lady Cats, will open up their season tonight, taking on Sterling, Colorado. You see the full girls schedule for night one of the Western Conference Tournament. Now on the boys' side for the Bearcats, they fell one win shy of getting to Lincoln in the state tournament a year ago. They returned plenty of firepower this season as they plan to return in Class B to the state tourney. Head coach Scott Golian with what he sees up and down his roster heading into the year.
We got a lot of experience returning on this team. I think we got a lot of guys that can make shots, a lot of guys that can play on the perimeter. It's going to kind of come down to if we can defend well enough, how successful we can be. Our guys are competing their tails off right now and just trying to get better.
The Cats' top returning player will be senior Tyler Hari. He's committed to play at Nebraska Kearney. That was important to kind of get that decision figured out so he could focus on his senior season.
Recruiting's been on my mind quite a bit throughout last year and summer, so it was nice to make a decision before season so I could focus on this year.
Hari averaged 13.5 points per game last year. Also a senior, a 20-point scorer a year ago over at Mitchell. That would be the dynamic Austin Tyne in the backcourt. He transferred in from a few miles down the road, primed to take this squad to another level.
I'm really excited to come over here. I left a really good school. Mitchell was so good to me. I'm excited for the bigger experience with Class B and excited to work with these guys. I've known them since 5th grade, so I'm excited.
The Cats are opening tonight with Arvada, Colorado. A total of 4 games tonight on the boys' side. All the winners in both these brackets tonight will play games tomorrow. 4 total at WNCC. Consolation games tomorrow at Scotts Bluff. On Saturday, the 3rd place and championship games at the college. Consolation game Saturday will be at Gearing. We'll carry all 8 games from the college tomorrow and Saturday right here on KNEB.TV and Allo Channel 15. That is the latest today from the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
My name is Angela and I'm with Langer Industrial Services. There's a huge technology part in metal, just with all the programs we use, running the scale and paying people, all the software. He does 24/7 ransomware monitoring, making sure the programs run smoothly, making sure everything's running properly. So it's nice to have Jeremy there to call when things go wrong. He's always there right away. He's, within 30 minutes he shows up.
ERH Technology Solutions, we make technology work for you.
The 5055E from John Deere features the value of choice with a cab or open station, 2-wheel drive or mechanical front-wheel drive, and transmission options, in addition to easy-to-use controls and loader compatibility. All of this is backed with a 5-year powertrain warranty. The only thing easier than owning a 5E is operating one. See your John Deere dealer for details.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance. Developing solutions, delivering success.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Why bank at a local community bank? When you choose a local community bank, you keep money in our local economy. That money helps support local jobs, schools, and businesses. Money that helps fund a stronger and prosperous community for us all to enjoy and live in. At Platte Valley Bank, we are here to help build and support the community we love being a part of. We believe that together, we can make great things happen. Platte Valley Bank.
And finally tonight, since declining to a record low in April of last year, the Creighton University Mid-America Business Conditions Index has remained above growth neutral for 18 of the last 19 months. The index fell 5 points to a still healthy 60.2 last month, and Creighton economist Ernie Goss says the survey indicates the region is adding manufacturing activity at a positive pace, and that regional growth will remain solid, but cautious on the new COVID variant could impact its activity.
The outlook depends heavily on what happens with the South African strain of COVID-19, the variant there that we're now seeing. But even with that, I'm still expecting slower growth in the first half of 2022. It will slow even more, obviously, if the COVID-19 variant, we see that expanding in the U.S. and globally.
In terms of supply chain disruptions and bottlenecks, approximately 1/2 of supply managers expect delays to worsen, with only 1 in 4 anticipating improvements. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. I'm off tomorrow. We'll see you back here on Monday.